Jungkook just dominated Paris Fashion Week and the fashion world is still trying to recover. The BTS Golden Maknae walked into the Calvin Klein show looking like he personally invented the concept of effortless style, and honestly, ARMY might have collectively forgotten how to breathe. Picture this, Jungkook stepping out of a sleek black car in front of the Grand Palais, wearing an oversized charcoal blazer that somehow managed to look both perfectly tailored and casually thrown on. The way that jacket hung on his shoulders had fashion editors frantically taking notes. Underneath, a simple white t-shirt that probably cost more than most people's rent, but on him it looked like the most natural thing in the world. But let's talk about those pants for a minute. Black leather that fit like they were painted on, paired with chunky combat boots that added just the right amount of edge to balance out the sophisticated blazer. The entire outfit screamed expensive minimalism, but Jungkook wore it like he just grabbed whatever was closest in his closet. That's the thing about him. He makes million-dollar styling look effortless. The accessories were minimal but impactful. A simple silver chain peeking out from under the t-shirt, rings on almost every finger that caught the light as he moved, and those signature small hoop earrings that have become part of his trademark look. No watch, no flashy jewelry, just carefully chosen pieces that added to the overall aesthetic without overwhelming it. His hair deserves its own paragraph because Jungkook's stylists clearly understood the assignment. The dark brown color with subtle highlights that seem to shift in different lighting, styled in that perfectly messy way that looks accidental but probably took an hour to achieve. Long enough to fall slightly into his eyes when he looked down, creating those candid moments that photographers live for. When Jungkook entered the venue, you could literally feel the energy shift. Fashion Week is full of celebrities and influencers trying to outdo each other with increasingly elaborate outfits, but Jungkook's presence was different. He wasn't trying to be the loudest person in the room, he was just being himself, and that was more than enough to capture everyone's attention. The way he moved through the space was equally captivating. No rushed walking or obvious posing for photographers. Jungkook took his time, smiled genuinely at fans who called his name, and gave those little waves that sent ARMY into absolute meltdown mode. He stopped to take photos with other attendees, including several high-profile models and designers who clearly recognized his influence in the fashion world. Social media exploded within minutes of the first photos hitting the internet. Twitter was flooded with screenshots, slow-motion videos of him walking, and incredibly detailed analysis of every single element of his outfit. ARMY were posting side-by-side comparisons with his previous Fashion Week appearances, tracking his style evolution and praising his ability to consistently serve looks that feel both trendy and timeless. The hashtag started trending immediately. Jungkook Fashion Week hit #1 worldwide within an hour, followed by Calvin Klein Jungkook and JK Serve looks. Fashion accounts that usually focus on established supermodels were reposting Jungkook content, acknowledging his growing influence in luxury fashion circles. Inside the show, Jungkook was seated in the front row next to Anna Wintour, which should tell you everything about his current status in the fashion world. The fact that Vogue's editor-in-chief personally requested his presence speaks volumes about how seriously the industry takes his impact and influence. During the show, cameras kept cutting to Jungkook's reactions. His genuine appreciation for the designs was evident, not the performative enthusiasm you sometimes see from celebrities who are clearly just there for the publicity. He was actually watching the clothes, nodding in approval at pieces that caught his eye, and even leaning over to make comments to other front-row attendees. The Calvin Klein collection itself seemed perfectly aligned with Jungkook's personal aesthetic. Clean lines, neutral colors, and that signature minimalist luxury that the brand is known for. Several pieces on the runway looked like they could have come straight from Jungkook's own wardrobe, which makes perfect sense given his long-standing relationship with the brand. After the show, Jungkook was photographed backstage with the creative director, discussing specific pieces from the collection. These behind-the-scenes moments revealed his genuine interest in fashion beyond just wearing expensive clothes. He was asking questions about construction techniques, fabric choices, and the inspiration behind certain designs. The street-style photographers had a field day capturing Jungkook leaving the venue. More candid shots of him walking to his car, adjusting his jacket, checking his phone, all the natural moments that show his authentic style when he's not actively posing. These images somehow manage to be even more captivating than the formal event photos. ARMY's reaction across different platforms was intense and immediate. Instagram stories were flooded with screenshots and crying emojis. TikTok users created countless videos analyzing every detail of his appearance, from the way his rings complemented his overall look to theories about whether his outfit choices contained hidden meanings or references to upcoming BTS projects. Fashion bloggers and industry insiders were equally impressed. Several major fashion publications posted articles within hours, praising Jungkook's ability to elevate any outfit and his natural understanding of how to work with photographers and stylists. Comments from Fashion Week regulars noted how comfortable he seemed in these high-fashion environments, despite being primarily known as a musician. The ripple effects were immediate and measurable. The specific Calvin Klein pieces Jungkook wore saw massive spikes in online searches and sales inquiries. Similar styles from other brands experienced increased interest from consumers hoping to recreate elements of his look. Fashion retailers noted significant upticks in searches for oversized blazers, leather pants, and chunky silver jewelry. Korean fashion media covered the appearance extensively, with major outlets dedicating full articles to analyzing his style choices and their cultural significance. The coverage emphasized how Jungkook continues to represent Korean culture on international fashion stages while developing his own distinct aesthetic identity. Fan accounts dedicated to BTS fashion posted detailed breakdowns identifying every piece of his outfit, including price points and where similar items could be purchased. These posts generated millions of interactions, demonstrating the massive influence Jungkook has on fashion trends and consumer behavior. The professional photography from the event showcased Jungkook's natural ability to work with cameras. Whether he was posed formally or caught in candid moments, every image seemed perfectly composed. His experience performing in front of massive audiences clearly translated into comfort and confidence in front of fashion photographers. International Fashion Week coverage included Jungkook prominently in roundup articles about the best-dressed attendees. Fashion critics noted his ability to wear designer pieces without being overwhelmed by them, maintaining his personal style while embracing luxury fashion aesthetics. The lasting impact of Jungkook's Fashion Week appearance extends beyond just one successful outfit. His presence continues to bridge the gap between music and fashion industries, demonstrating how artists can authentically engage with luxury brands while maintaining their artistic identity. ARMY's pride in Jungkook's fashion evolution was evident in countless social media posts celebrating his confidence and style growth. Comments emphasized how he manages to look sophisticated and mature while retaining the playful, genuine personality that fans love. The Fashion Week appearance reinforced Jungkook's status as a global style icon who can seamlessly transition between different aspects of celebrity culture. His ability to command attention in fashion spaces while remaining true to his artistic roots continues to impress both fans and industry professionals. This Paris Fashion Week moment will likely be remembered as another milestone in Jungkook's fashion journey, proving once again that when it comes to serving killer looks, the golden maknae never disappoints. ARMY declared victory, fashion critics took notes, and Jungkook simply continued being the effortlessly stylish icon he was born to be. ARMY, let's grow together. Subscribe and support Dizzy.